to focus something, or will he just trying to be dodging Dandy as he flies through the jungle? As we kick off game one, we do want to remind everyone to...
Yeah, so that's the trade Samson White decided to do when they sent Looper top lane to get all this farm here. Fight in mid lane.
Amazing, getting hit up pretty hard. He does get hooked in, but the rest of the team is there. This could be Dandy going down. First blood going to Team Solo Mid, but White has acted on this as well. A great flash over from Lustboy, but that could feed Dade, or Pawn rather, exactly what he wants. Bjergsen's going to get knocked away. Oh, does he finalize the kill? The Ignite's there. The exhaust lasted so long. Mata with a godlike hook from over the wall to save Pawn's rear.
Right in the jungle right there, Pawn juked Bjergsen. It turned a 2-for-1 into... White is trying to poke them off the Dragon Pit. Imp, though, exposed himself because he has backup.
Oh, Bjergsen trying to get out of this one. The poison can take him down, but the wild growth is a save there. Retribution kill on each side. They get 1 and 1, and they're going to back off.
But count the ultimates right here. Amazing actually gets him pretty low. Here's the fight.
Amazing out of this one. He's already done what he can. He tries to get back in. A great monsoon from Lustboy. Dyrus is still alive. So many low health bars, so they're able to finish off Dandy there, as well as Amazing. The junglers are out. On to Lustboy as Mata locks in another one and brings the team over for another kill.
Yes, and stop this push anyway here, so they just want to get some gold.
You're going to see Bjergsen still doing what he can. This is an inhibitor down.
Oh,
they have a great wave.
Yeah.
They know they cannot fight this. Dyrus does not have that ulti. He just used it. He goes down. Is this really happening? 26 minutes in. He catches on to Amazing as well. Samsung White getting everything they want here inside TSM space, and a Nexus turret is going to go down 26-30 in. They are not stopping.
It's a late game comp, but if they win this early, it's even better.
What an amazing use of the late game comp. Every hook, like I said, heat-seeking coming out of Mata. What can they ban? What can they do? TSM has to think about game 2 already. 27 minutes in, the double kill for him. 12-3, and game 1 is over in favor of Samsung White.
Be fairly weak in the early game. Once again, laning phase. Heavily in favor of TSM, especially in mid and bottom lane. They can get a lead here and try and punish him in the mid game before Sage becomes strong.
One thing I never thought I'd hear is a TSM chant in Korea.
TSM fans are
see TSM strategies, and going for the 3 buffs is massively effective.
This is a good move. Amazing though shouldn't start the buff. He should just go in there, because look at the bottom side of the map. Wild Turtle is destroying Imp on this Twitch here, so they have the pressure in the bottom lane.
TSM has to secure this buff.
Have to send up the Corki. You have to send him up. But there's no teleport though from Dyrus. There's teleport from Looper.
He used it to go to lane. This is easily counterable. There it is.
Coming in from Looper. This is going to be very big for the team. A nice pop-up there coming in. The bubble goes back, and they all blast it. More than one on that one. Amazing gets himself caught out. It is first blood to Mata, however. The 1v1 in mid lane. The hop over. The trickster back down as the flash hits. Does Bjergsen have the damage? One last. No! The Grievous Wounds is on. And he shoves the Trident right through Bjergsen.
And control the rest of the map, because that's what's important here.
Yeah, and also because the Twitch pick for Samson White, they just need him to have a Blade of the Ruined King so he can make picks. Let's see mid lane.
Show the waters, jumping down on Bjergsen. One last hit from Dandy. He stays, and it's going to be now Amazing. Who takes the aggro? Do they want it? Another minion wave coming in. The teleport's going to have it from Dyrus, but that is going to have to be canceled. He actually takes it all the way. Looper now gets top lane.
It's actually the team that won this time, and they are not letting up.
The team calling this one, putting the chess pieces in place well before they need to be. A great bubble coming out of Lustboy, regularly seen there, but is it enough to save the game? Dandy trying to dip and dodge, but he goes down. The kill coming in from Wild Turtle as he gets hit up as well, and now White could be in a bit of a pickle. That's going to be a 3v1 though. Amazing gets one. Lustboy still with Looper. He throws down the slow. He's going to get the jump out. Actually, he may just give it to somebody on this one. Pawn would be the best one. He'll dive in. No, the poison will lock down Lustboy.
Give it up or give the kills up.
Yeah, well, one of the biggest things is Bjergsen's nowhere near the strength of Pawn, so he actually can't roam on Zed. Dyrus, when he tries to farm in between turrets, gets collapsed on because White has all the control.
Pulling Bjergsen into this one. He may not want to go all the way. They know Looper's going to be on the backside. Double bust for him as well. The flash going to be forced here. But Dandy can just jump over the wall. Bjergsen can only provide so much help here. They actually have a minion giving full vision of where Bjergsen was. They knew this fight was going to happen. Here comes him to help clean it up. Throwing down the spraying plates. Actually still down. And looks like Amazing gets himself stuck up inside the Baron's den. Not going well for Team Solo Mid.
You're generally going to be all right. and TSM needs to have confidence in that. At this point, though, even if they see Twitch, it's not okay.
Oh, a lined up rat-a-tat-tat. The fearless play once again of White if they have a little bit of a lead. Going after Team Solo Mid right on the doorstep of their own base. 35 seconds on.
Pressure from GSM here, even if it's walking in for a trap. You can't blame them trying to get a bit of a positive play before the end of this game to build a little bit of confidence.
And also just run as a team now. You've been split up for the first part of the game. You've been dying. Teleport behind from Looper.
All the wards they placed previously, Looper uses as a gateway to get behind Team Solo Mid, and they start to tear them apart from the inside out on this one. Wild Turtle doing what he can to orc walk this one out. Almost get enough damage, he does. They are able to lock down Pawn on this one, but they've lost 3. At what cost to keep the fight going here? And it's the cost of 4 members so far. The look for Lust Boy, he throws down the wave, but Dandy's brought his surfboard, and he's going to continue on this one. 13-9, it shouldn't take too long. Gets bubbled up for a second, but this one's going to be a long run.
Well,
he has no mana left, so
it's a long
chase. Stay alive.
They're going for the kills, though, that's for sure. Uses his last bit of mana on the jump. Lust Boy's going to make him work for this one.
At least they're saving their objectives here. Turrets aren't going down. It's not like they have the waves to push, but Samsung White should not have this control. Gotta give up some time.
So far.
Fish out of water.
Dandy so far.
Right. TSM caught out once again. This game is not going to last much longer. They do get a kill, though.
Get a pop down on him. That's big damage in the beginning. Mata's forced out of this one as well after using everything on himself. This is a kid for Wild Turtle, but he flashes into the fight. He does get the auto attack down necessary. It's a bit of a shutdown, so gold there, but I don't know if that gold right now is going to help. Dyrus doing what he can between Looper and Pawn. That's going to be a quick kill coming up for Pawn as well. Another 4 down. Lust Boy makes it out this time.
A little bit longer, maybe White would have backed out.
This is almost hard to do because your minions are pushed up. They have to be in the jungle, and they are. That's going to be Dandy going down. No resets coming in from the Kha'Zix. Viz. Big kill from Pawn onto Bjergsen again. Wild Turtle goes down immediately as well, and Samsung's ability to just pick out what is right and wrong in these fights. Kill all the damage dealers immediately every time.
Mata trying to hurricane the potential jump from Amazing. But Amazing wins out here under mind games. He's like, I'm not going to do anything, man. I'm just going to run.
Burned to Janna all for nothing. But it only cost him his life. At this point, 29 kills to 8, 27 minutes into the game. We'll see if White decides to end here. They do have minions. They're going for the next turn.
Very dominating play. Lichbane as well on Pawn to help knock down these turrets even faster. Just a little bit later for this one. Game 2 as well from the purple side. Going over to Samsung White. TSM spawning on their fountain. Going for broke on this one. Trying to push out White for one the last time here in Game 2. And White is taking the fight because they think they can get the kills. Back in goes Pawn. Imp falls quite early in this engage here. And it looks like they're able to push back a little bit. That's the Zionist coming in from Pawn. Dyrus's Vengeful Maelstrom really cutting down a lot of the damage and mitigating exactly what was needed in that fight. Looper now to go down. The Nexus saved at half health here. Dandy tries to jump in. Does he have the resets? It's going to be 1 kill coming in. That goes on to Amazing. Pawn a little too close. Takes a laser to the backside from the fountain. And it's such a back and forth, but somehow White comes out on top. Dandy takes the last few swings, and he will drop TSM's Nexus. With all of their buffs, Amazing has been having a very hard time. The matchup has been in the mid lane, but they're making sure that it's hard for Amazing to even start the game.
And look, everyone from Samsung White, they spot TSM and instantly run into the jungle here. Let's see what we're gonna have a fight early on.
This is frustratingly efficient, but let's see how it works.
A level 1 5v5. Dandy doesn't go down. Illusion passes. Lust Boy picks up first blood. Ignites down as well, and Samsung White is running for the hills. Looper goes down. The duo lane picking up the kills. Best of it.
TSM walks through a ward with 5 people at level 1 and still wins the fight 2-0.
Hey, Jat, you were saying everybody has a skill at level 1. Just use them. She does not back. Looper comes out from spawn. This was not a teleport here.
What a great target for the Cleaver. Lust Boy was trying to ban the turret aggro.
White should fight here. There's only 4 members from Samsung White who can be around this dragon.
Amazing is so low, though.
Dandy knows it. Oh, he steals it. Dandy locked it down. They locked down Amazing as well. As TSM TSM let the lead go to waste here. No, they're able to pick up Looper. Pawn has fallen in this fight. Dandy's stuck in the pit. He does not have a flash. That's a bug splat coming in from Wild Turtle. 3-0 and 2 coming up on 6 minutes.
Man, if he didn't steal, White was a little greedy and actually come out of this a little bit farther behind than they should. But only 2,000 gold against a comp like this can't be bad. What a play!
He gets the dodge though, but Dyrus is gonna be there. Not even off the teleport, just hanging around in the right spot at the right time.
Big and ban phase, and then it's full credit to Team Solomid going into this game saying, we don't want to be nervous anymore, we don't want to play passive. Now we want to just be as aggressive as possible and make the plays.
Everybody trying to get into the Cataclysm, and Mata can't get out. Going down, Pawn throws himself into the front there, but they close in on it. The lockup, the knockdown. They take out the Pawn, the most expensive of the members actually. The hook onto him. The play as well. They forced a flash out of him, and he's down to about 310 HP. No longer participating in this fight, and they're only able to throw the business to get him out of here. If that's also when White dives right in to surprise Team Solo Mid. They're watching the Baron circle and empower, I should say, Team Solo Mid here.
It's probably this wave.
They should go in for the tower here. Imp is dealing with the minions. They're going for Looper.
They got the big guy. Do they want Looper? Pawn down to about half HP. First Rift is forced in defense. And it looks like they're not actually able to get Turtle in range for shots on the turret. Just Dyrus here.
Still want to play
That's one they definitely want. They bring out the Fly Swatter and take down Dandy. Now they have the inhibitor turret, and it looks like they are going to be able to push on through. Imp's trying to focus on these waves that they actually aren't able to control now. Team Solo Mid's looking to Nexus turrets. The top one's going to fall. This could be a hectic fight, but it's also going to be one in favor of Team Solo Mid to start it off.
They got it.
Kill going on Mata. It's going to be game 3 in favor of Team Solo Mid. They keep themselves alive. Not even needing an iron lung on this one. Just a few more shots, all very low. A cleanup crew is sitting on the Rift right now if they can't take down Pawn or Imp. And that's the Nexus. We're going to game 4. Would be the roam from Mata coming around, but they're on the other side of the jungle, so it's just safety and numbers right now. Mirroring each other practically.
What a huge gank coming up here.
Oh, Bjergsen quite far up. That's the freeze we were talking about with Pawn. Bjergsen forced to go out and farm, and they're able to take first blood from it. From the other side, we have Bjergsen back in the mid lane. The teleport will not be used to come out of this one.
He was really hoping to burn a flash right there.
Right.
But the way Imp played it, he didn't play like he had backup. So this Braum would be a complete surprise, and Turtle is a bunch of trouble right now.
That's a pink ward down as well. The slow goes in, he dashes it, so it pretty much just applies and keeps with him. They slow him. Turtle should be going down in this instance. No, the Lantern in. Do they continue? That play happens. Bless Boy says, I'm throwing myself in the fire, but it's actually Wild Turtle that goes down as well in that one. And consistent pursuing.
Samson White has already been down there, placing a few wards. Now we see Team Solomid reacting to it, moving in. You have your ping wards. Get the control. Force Samson White to either give up the dragon or face check your Ari.
Blade of the Ruined King.
Slowly onto Bjergsen, gets it out. Lost down the damage, but they are trying to give that protection right now to Imp. Where's the intervention going to come out? It already has happened, and that's going to be Imp going down. Mata falls as well. The duos of both teams have fallen, so the power to come out of the mid lane all the way over the resonating strike. Junglers walk away bleeding, and it looks like they stave off. A double kill coming in for Pawn. They'll find a main. Oh, one of the kills comes in. He is able to get it. A retribution for him, and it is a 3 for 2 overall.
Not on the dragon in perfect time.
TSM waltzing in a little late to the party on this one. An easy smite in for Dandy. No steals coming in. A good spread of damage coming in from Amazing. They do get Pawn. Will they be able to lock him down? Intervention comes out nicely from Looper. Is it enough though? Wild Turtle takes down Mata. That's a double kill coming in for Imp. They start to clean up this fight, but now they're all spread out in the wrong positions. Another answer coming in from Bjergsen, but they have lost 4 members, and he's trying to run by himself. Great Tempest. The cripple actually doesn't lock down. Bjergsen's just out of range. Woo, still trying to fight.
Wow.
And it cost him his life. Pentakill for Imp.
Holy cow, that was an insane team fight by Samson White.
That is Imp's second pentakill of the World Championship.
Hasn't happened.
Will get initiated on by Lee Sin and Braum. TSM is stuck without many options right here, and they need to hope that White gets arrogant again and overcommits. But they're so far ahead right now, it's a pretty good chance. Pretty nice charm, though.
Going to be on to Bjergsen. Does not take the resonating strike. He doesn't have to. Imp takes him down first, but it does put him in a position to be a menace here on the backside of the fight. Nice calling to come out. The heal summoner used by Imp.
Oh!
He gets locked down under the turret. A triple, or double kill rather, coming in here for Amazing. Intervention turns this one around. He wants those buffs, but he does not get them as Wild Turtle's able to seal the deal on that kill. Pawn's forced to run out.
TSM's only win condition here is if they can play some guerrilla warfare, maybe catch a charm when the shields aren't up, and continue to tick away at inhibitors.
Exactly. Keep pushing in the mid lane here. If Luba is... Oh, Imp is engaging.
He throws down the Ghost Blade. Are they in range? That's going to be Pawn trying to be the front runner on this one. Great flashes and disengage coming out of Team Solo Mid. There will be no rebuttal on this, but Samsung White is bearing down on the Baron.
And that's the
they need, so they know they're not getting flanked. Dyrus does have time to play around in his top. Good grab there. Whoa, he's gonna go down here. Hits it up, that's the ignite, that's the burn. Mata goes down, do they follow? No, they lose Amazing in the retribution kill there, but it seems like White is all right with that.
They can keep fighting because they didn't use the ulti from Lupo here. He actually saved it. Didn't want to use it on Mata, so they can keep going with the 4 members.
Hey, there's those double critical cloaks. You got a few crits in that one. Trading a jungler for the support there just enables the dive of Samsung White. They get the inhibitor back safely.
That Samsung White has on TSM side says it's probably not a good idea to end long.
They're going to try and finish it. They're going to try and finish it.
Amazing's way too far ahead of the team right there. They could have pulled this off so much cleaner.
Not a lot of communication to come in there.
Maybe it's a bait. Maybe they're hoping to catch them in the retreat.
They could possibly get a huge bait in on this one. We see Mata actually peeling off to the side to where they don't have too much vision. And they do realize, actually Amazing's going to lead them right back to the team. No connection there on the Sonic Wave. Wind Wall blasts out a bit of the damage. They try to, instantaneously, they drop down Bjergsen. TSM does not get the fight they want. They're thrown right into the dirt on this one. A double kill for Pawn. Now they're chasing out Amazing. He throws down the Randuins, but it's only going to keep him alive for so long. A lot of pings are going to the bottom lane. Multitasking coming in from White, and they are going to start taking the base of Team Solo Mid.
The idea was so good by TSM. The execution was just failing, and again, White absolutely sees the window and completely passes on it. This could be the game. Caleb Lee Sin, kill turrets pretty fast.
Dyrus doing what he can. He's here. He's a big guy. He's trying to sell the business over to Looper and Dandy, but they don't even care that he's there. One Nexus turret goes down in one of our longest game of the series. Now Dyrus being forced out. 23-10 on the scoreboard. The minion wave there to help take this one down. Wild Turtle still fighting valiantly across the map as he gets closed in by 3 members of White. They are going to actually take the whole base on this one and play it safe.
Let's see, we're not done yet, man. Danny, he wants to keep fighting here.
Well, they have some pretty long death timers. I think they're just waiting for the backup, securing the second inhibitor. Look at that Nexus turret. This should be serious.
Amazing gets the next Yasuo ult, and he gets the final Q from Pawn. That's 4 members down. Bjergsen doing what he can to stay alive, but it's not going to be enough. White will take down Team Solo Mid in the quarterfinals.
But we have to say,
you can see Mata was not very enthused to take 4 games in 40 minutes in the 4th game to take
They had to work for it. They definitely had to work for it in this game here. Some very, very smart rotations by Team Solo Mid. Getting a lot of towers, getting inhibitor. They can actually be happy, even though they lost this game. Obviously, you're not happy because you lost the series, but this game alone was very, very well played by Team Solo Mid as well.